I knew it. 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 Ornstein and Romano have just said that Liverpool are on slapping down 120 M's on Alexander Isak. About 6 weeks ago, I did a video saying, listen, if these lot even think about it, if Liverpool get their hands on Isak, it's over for everyone. Everyone. Forget Man United. Forget that. Because you can do that whole, oh, what's it got to do with you? You're 50. I'm a neutral here. It's over for the Premier League. Liverpool will be, if they weren't untouchable already, they'll be untouchable with Isak. And I said, test the Newcastle resolve. Try slap down to 120. Now, the reports are saying that Liverpool are very aware of Newcastle's stance on Isak. But they're trying. Upset the apple cart. Now, Newcastle United have just had a £70 million bid rejected for Hugo Ekitike as well. So there's a little bit of a transfer carousel here. And if they don't get Ekitike, there's choices, or chances, should I say, that Liverpool could go in for Hugo Ekitike as well. But the fact that £120 million Liverpool are willing to part with, and that's open and bid territory. Now, I'm not saying that Newcastle have to take that money. There'll be a number that they do have to take. It'll probably be north of that. If we're talking Isak, let's be real. But if it does start getting north of that, or the player does start saying, you know what, I like the sound of that, then what? Newcastle United want to keep their best players, absolutely. But I said as well, hold on, I said if they get Ekitike, I can't see Isak going back out to the left like he used to do back in the day. He ain't that no more. Ekitike, I can't see playing on the left instead of Gordon. So what's with that? How's that going to work then? What, they want to use both of them? Is that a 4-4-2 thing or something? I don't know. How's that going to work? And now, frighten. Lord God. If Liverpool get Alexander Isak, peak. And they're also making Diaz stay as well. I saw reports today that Liverpool are, they've rejected a bid from Bayern Munich, which was quite low to be fair. For Luis Diaz, but they consider him a €100 million player, which he is, to be fair, he is. But he's made it clear that he wants to leave. So there's so much, obviously, going on at Liverpool with everything that's happened. But my days, man, the intent Liverpool are showing this window is just remarkable. From a position of power as well. Like, let's not get that twisted. This ain't Liverpool on some rebuild thing. This is Liverpool, like, and I'm not going to say it's not the domination of the 80s, but it's Liverpool moving like that. Obviously, they're current Premier League champions, and they're looking to put a marker down. They're looking to make sure, you know what I mean? It's not another, big barren spell without being Premier League champions. We haven't just done this by accident. They're not just trying to hang on to. They're trying to hang on to it with every fiber of their body, which they should, man. They're being extremely aggressive in the market. Smash the British transfer record, it looks like, well, with potential add-ons. I don't want to annoy you guys. With potential add-ons, with Florian Wirtz, going strong for someone like Isak, when they know as well, and that's what I mean, they know that Newcastle United's stance is hands-off, not for sale. They're aware of it. But like I said, I think it was about a month ago now, maybe a little bit more than that, on the Football Flex. Go check the video out. Test the resolve. Why not? Offer 120. Offer 130. See what the player thinks. See what happens, man. You may as well try. Because there will be listen, Newcastle United are ambitious themselves. Big football club. Back in the Champions League. They'll wanna do something strong. They'll want to retain their players whilst adding. They just obviously added Anthony Elanga, and they want to go on and so forth. I think they were looking at Mark Gahey, James Trafford, etc. Tried to get João Pedro, that didn't work. They've just had a bid turned down for Ekitike. And actually, Ekitike has been a player that they've been tracking for the last couple of years, to be fair. This isn't something they've just magicked up. But they have, intent themselves. But let's have it right. There's a certain amount of money, even though he's untouchable. And I want to hear from Newcastle fans on this. There's a certain amount of money that they would have to accept. How high are Liverpool prepared to go? How high? How high are Liverpool prepared to go, man? If you're opening bids 120, Why is 150 not possible with add-ons? Why is it not? Especially then you might look at something else that maybe they do sell Diaz, but then if you do sell Diaz, who's going to lock it down for you on the left-hand side? You know, obviously you got an option of Gakpo. There's still talks that Darwin Núñez's move is going to materialise as well. So actually, that's probably no, not forget Diaz, Núñez as well. That's, you know, you sell him for a decent chunk of money, put that back into the squad as well, and I'd top up the money for Isak. So, my God, that's scary. It's very, very scary times. Very, very scary times. And it does put things into perspective, innit? It just reminds you, like, obviously Chelsea, Club World Cup champions, champions of the world, unbelievable from them. And you start going, tell you what, yeah, man, next season they need to be pushing for the Premier League, which, listen, I think is probably a fair point in that they need to challenge for it. But when it comes to winning it and being serious, you got to remember Liverpool are the top dogs, man. You have to remember that. And they kept a lot of players. I know they lost Trent, but you know the squad remains, and they're gonna tweak it. They're gonna tweak it. You know, already 3 top signings through the door. So I don't know, man. I look at Liverpool and can clearly see what they're trying to do. I look at Liverpool and I can clearly see how powerful they are. They're trying to flex their muscles in the market. Of course, with the tragedy that's happened to Diogo Jota, you know, you don't know how they're feeling about what that looks like in their transfer business as well. So there's a lot, even fair play to Liverpool. Again, there's so much that they're managing. There's so much that they're doing. And they're managing to spin all of these plates and just be so aggressive and strong and powerful in the market on top of the best team in the league, which I look at City and the work they've done. It looks good, but there's still some defensive frailties there. Chelsea, they look very good. You know, Arsenal are doing well, going to get Gyökeres through the door, but you still would have Liverpool down as the best team in the league. Still, I would still have them down as the best team in the league. They're better than City on paper, better than Arsenal as well, I'd say. Are the improvements at Arsenal enough to take them over the line? I don't know. But I would still have Liverpool as the top dogs. And then with the way they've operated, it's like they've been underdogs. It's like they're trying to claw back and go above somebody, which is exactly the type of energy you should have if you win the Premier League. Go out there, strengthen again and show intent. And my God, if they get Alexander Isak, man, I said it before, tongue in cheek, yeah. But it's over. It's over. Serious. With that team, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Gravenberch, let's say, Wirtz, Salah, Isak, and if they keep Diaz, still got Van Dijk and Konate. I don't know, there's some talks about Konate maybe leaving, I don't know. You know, you got, Frimpong, Kirkes, still got Alisson, Mamadashvili coming in. What's going to happen with Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, these guys? If they keep Curtis Jones as well, which they probably will, great option. Harvey Elliott wants more game time, probably needs more game time. He could leave as well. That's big money. That's at least 50 million for Harvey Elliott, by the way. So yeah, you know, in a really turbulent time at Liverpool where they've just been rocked by this tragedy. Of course, they've still got so much to sort out, but my goodness, pulling in Isak would be some business. Right now, it's a hands-off approach from Newcastle United, so nothing's done, nothing's imminent. There has been no bid, but there's a willingness to engage. And that makes Liverpool very, very dangerous in this situation. Smash a like on the video, peeps. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know what you guys are saying on this, man. I'm about to go live on TalkSport. What time is it? In about 20 minutes. So I'm going to talk about this more. I'm out of here. Peace.